So the official Sims Twitter account posted a dismissive reply about kits, which some could argue was insensitive, and some even thinking this was a testament that they don't care enough about their players. In today's video, we're going to be looking at this tweet thread, exploring whether EA have a dismissive mindset and if they really do care about the Sims players, or is this all just performative? With all that said, let's begin. The official Sims Twitter posted this. We've answered some of the top questions about the Sims 4 kits. Check out the forum for more on the new kits. And a girl doll dress responded, those aren't the top questions. Why is the pricing so high? Why is every build object a recolor? Why is the pricing different in every country? These are our concerns. And then the official Sims account tweeted this GIF, it happens. This was the dismissive tweet that got deleted, but Girl Got Dressed said that this shouldn't happen. And then the Sims replied, these are valid questions to have and we will continue to present these concerns to the team for future kits. The GIF response shared was sent in error to the wrong tweet. Thank you for your feedback as it helps us improve for the future. I'd really like to hear what you thought of their response. I don't have confidence that they will do anything with this feedback. There must be a communications team that deals with the social media, and I know mistakes can happen. Whether or not this was real and this GIF was supposed to be said with another tweet, I don't know. This just got me thinking, are EA generally dismissive with the Sims community? Do they really listen to us? One of the prime examples was brought to light by Girl Got Dressed. Are these really the top 5 questions we as a community have been asking? Let's quickly have a look at the questions that they chose to answer. What do we get with kits? Who are kits for? How often will kits be released? Am I ever required to purchase a pack before I purchase the kit? What other updates can we expect? I think I've seen the last question being thrown around in the community. People have been wondering what other kits they could be expecting, but I don't know if it's one of the top questions, and their response didn't go into detail at all. I'm also quite wary that they're saying that they can produce kits faster. Does this mean that they'll focus more on kits than other core features that were lacking? This is one question that I've seen crop up in the community and they haven't answered it. If you do a quick search on Twitter for Sims 4 kits, you can see that a lot of people are querying the price conversions. Some have also wondered why some of the styles are similar to things that we already have in the game. So Girl Got Dressed has a valid point. It seems like they are shying away from answering the difficult questions, especially if they're criticisms, and have chosen to answer easier general ones, which haven't been the top concerns from the community at all. While I'm talking about the forum post, I wanted to point out an analogy they used for kits which I don't agree with. Who are kits for? We created kits with all players in mind. You can think of kits like a sort of buffet. There's lots of options for you to pick and choose exactly what you want. You may spend a lot of time building your dream home, while your friend may be a fashionista CAS artist and your other friend loves creating stories. Not every simmer plays the same way, and we hope you find a kit that is perfect for you. I understand that kits are not designed for all playstyles. I get that they're more focused so you can pick and choose, but I don't think kits are like a buffet. When you go to a buffet in the UK, you spend £8 to £12 and you can pick whatever you want, and you can also eat as much as you want. And there's usually a starter, main and dessert just for £8. Kits are more like a sit-down restaurant where you pay £5 to order an individual starter when you could have spent £8 on a whole entire meal. I've seen EA being criticised for performative care and performative activism. The definition of performative care given by Dr. Sine Pillay, and I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, in their article The Epidemic of Performative Care, describes the term as demonstrating care for secondary personal gain, a kind of pathologic altruism, which in the wiki defines the term as activism done to increase one's social capital or status rather than devotion to a cause. These are quite heavy terms. I'm in no position to label EA. I'm not an insider, and nor do I know their true intentions. However, I still wanted to start a thought-provoking discussion about EA's mindset and our perceptions of them as a community. I've always thought that EA's communication style was reactionary. They haven't been so forthcoming with transparency unless the Sims community make a huge fuss about it. Great example was the poor quality skin tones. POC simmers have been complaining about them for several years, and EA remained quiet until a group of mainly white game changers with a large influence actively addressed the issue. That, with what was going on in America with the BLM movement, woke EA up, and they finally addressed this issue. Some did criticise EA for performative activism here. I'm a POC, but I'm not black, and I'm not in any position to give my opinion on this. I know the BLM movement advocated for change, and a lot of people needed a huge wake-up call. We needed to open our eyes and see the injustice going on in the world and realise that we're not doing enough. We need to be better and strive to educate each other and make impactful changes. It shouldn't be lip service though. BLM is not just a hashtag, it's a movement. One thing EA did do right was to involve black CC creators in designing these skin tones and hairs. It did seem like they spent years dismissing the fact that we needed more diversity in the game, but they got there in the end. It's true that EA weren't transparent enough in the past, and it's only recently that the Sims official Twitter account have been actively engaging with us and keeping us somewhat updated. Before that, it was just several sim gurus posting important updates, and if you didn't follow all of them, you could have missed something crucial. They had no focal point of communication, which was quite irritating. They're showing small signs of improvement, and the Sims have recently addressed some of the concerns in the community, a few examples being a very disturbing mod, which I won't advertise as it can be triggering, and a glitch in the game that allows Sim toddlers to have romance with their parents. I'm glad that they weren't dismissive here. However, are they dismissing our other major concerns, and will they only update something major if they see a potential profitable gain from it? One criticism I see is that The Sims 4 needs a huge base game overhaul, is lacking in core fundamental gameplay features, and people are just getting bored. I don't think this has been addressed yet. We've not had many major improvements to the core gameplay features. I can remember getting sentiments and being able to rent out lots. Let me know of other recent ones, because I'm struggling to remember any. This is one reason that the concept of kits worry me. With some of us struggling to find interest in the game again, these kits at $5 a pop may tempt many of us to buy them to fill that empty void, and then we may just get bored of them after a couple of days. At the end of the day, EA aren't going to care that you got bored of it after a day, because you and thousands of other people have paid $15 worth of kits in one sitting, and if they're easier to make, it most likely is more cost effective for EA to recoup profits. Another thing that's new and was announced in the 21st livestream was laundry lists. This will be a regular update system where the Sims team will address the most reported concerns about bugs, as well as to provide updates on what bugs the team are working on for future patches, the first one being released on March 10th. That's great. I can see that they're taking steps to be more transparent, and the communication has greatly improved. With all that said, sometimes I forget that EA are a capitalist business. They make the big decisions for The Sims 4, and their objectives won't be the same as ours. Their main priorities are going to be profit and loss and keeping their shareholders happy. However, saying this, I believe the Sim devs care about us and the community, but their hands are tied because EA make the big decisions. They can do small things like keep us updated on progress, but they're not the ones in control. What are your thoughts? Do you think that EA have a dismissive mindset? Do you think that they care about their players? And do you think they're improving? Let's continue the discussion in the comments. Keep shining, everyone.